Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. This is your forecast for 2024. We're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect, but as usual this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But before we jump into it, put into the comment and claim it from the universe that 2024 will be my best year ever. With that, you're claiming it from the universe and putting it out, and you're also going to have a chance to win a personal reading with me if you like this video and you put into the comment 2024 will be my best year ever. But let's jump into it. First we're going to start with your angel oracle guide, which is here, the ease and grace. So this is a beautiful energy because it is all about that, you need to let things flow in your life. Generally it comes up when you have to learn to adapt to new things, and you are guided really to slow down in your life and take in the current moment, allow space for events to occur. Like, this is kind of like be in the present, be in the moment. Like sometimes you might have put too much pressure on you, and you might have too much expectation of yourself, and this is not really required. Just let things happen, don't rush. Because if you just push yourself to the limit, you're just gonna be overwhelmed and tired. So you might have been going through some difficult times at work or any aspects of your life, but whenever that happens, you don't have to prove yourself, your talents, your worth. Just take a step back when you're going through something difficult, and you'll see that you're gonna be seen, understood, and recognized for who you are, who you truly are. Now let's see what is the animal spirit. It is the canary spirit, which is all about sing your own song, which is beautifully goes with the ease and grace, to kind of be yourself, because this is all about that you have to kind of sing your own song, because you have to kind of find your authentic voice and express what is really in your heart. Free yourself to experience your inner light and let it shine. That's what it's really all about. Like, both of these kind of cards are pretty much telling the same, that you need to step back, you need to kind of show the world who you are. Don't try to be someone else for anybody's sakes, because the world wants to hear your voice. And just be yourself, even in a relationship, even at work. Don't hide your beautiful yourself. But let's jump into the tarot. January, you have the Three of Cups here as the main energy, and it is clarified by the Four of Wands, which are kind of beautiful. Both of them are all about, look at how celebratory these two cards. Both of them are all about celebration, getting together with people, and achieving some kind of a milestone, right? Like it can be a wedding, it can be a birthday, a christening or baptism, which is kind of like an indication of a child of a birth for some of you. But this is kind of like the energy when the world, the doors are opening for you. You're achieving something big in your life. It can be a relationship, it can be on the areas of relationship, it can be career wise. Maybe you're getting a new opportunity, something like, because the Four of Wands is the 11-11, where something new is beginning for you. So I think there's going to be something great to celebrate as the year starts for you. This is kind of like the energy when you feel home, whether in a family area of your life, or relationships area of your life. But it can be even that you are just surrounded with like-minded people, where you enjoy being with them. It can be work as well. Lovely energy to kick off the year with. February, it continues with the Five of Pentacles, and interestingly it is clarified by the Ten of Cups, which is like two very, very different energies, because the Five of Pentacles is the card of lack, the card of feeling left out in the cold, when you don't feel that you're enough. when you're kind of feeling alone, when you're feeling that you're kind of struggling with something. Like this is kind of like the card of struggle. But the Ten of Cups is this happy card, this joyful energy when you're kind of finding your true happiness, your true um, joy in life. Like the ultimate happiness card is the Ten of Cups. So as I said, this is kind of like a very like two on two ends of the scale. So there might be something happening in February where it might not be a good experience, but you're gonna know that it's actually better for you. So for example, it might be that some of you might be going through a breakup, some of you might be going through losing a job, some of you might be just not feel enough for whatever reason, or just feeling alone. But in this situation, whatever you're kind of going through, you're gonna find something great, something that you're gonna know that it's a good thing for you. So it might be that you're losing your job, but you're like, oh my God, finally I'm out of here. Or you're kind of breaking up with somebody if you're in a bad relationship. That okay, finally I'm done with this person. So there's this kind of very bipolar energy with these two cards, because overall whatever's gonna happen to you, you're gonna come out of it very positively. Now let's see what March brings you. March brings you a beautiful golden opportunity, because the main energy is the Ace of Pentacles, and it is clarified by the Three of Wands, which is the first signs of success. So March, you're going to be very successful. Something new is opening up for you. It can be a new project, a new job, a new endeavor, which gonna be able to provide you with some long-term stability in your life, because that is the kind of energy the Ace of Pentacles bring you. That is kind of a new beginning, a new chapter that will provide you long-term stability. It can be relationship-wise, it can be career-wise. Generally, Pentacles is more from a material perspective. Three of Wands is the card of initial success. When you made your plans, when you started something, you kind of figure out whatever you want to do, and you're able to see the first signs of success. Maybe some of you might be looking for a job at this month, and you're going to be able to get some great interviews. Maybe you're starting your own business and you're going to get some initial orders, some great deals coming in. If you are kind of looking for a relationship, maybe you're going to have some great dates at this point. But if you're in an existing relationship, maybe you're gonna put the relationship to the next horizon with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands kind of has this very free type of energy. So if you're single, you might be enjoying that. Some of you might be wanting to take your business on a global scale, or some of you are in connection with somebody who is in a different country in terms of relationship. Now let's see what April is bringing to you. April, your main energy is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups comes back again, and it is clarified by the death and rebirth. So Ten of Cups is, as I said, it is the ultimate happiness, finding happiness after a difficult times. That's what the rainbow is showing, that after a stormy time, harmony and balance is coming back, and you're gonna enjoy life for whatever it is giving you. It is a great energy from a relationship perspective, but it can be career wise as, and it is clarified by the death and rebirth, which is an indication that you're gonna be going through some major transition this period of time, or probably this year is gonna be the year of change for you, because the death is bringing you this change that you shouldn't kind of resist. You should, just go with the flow, because the more you kind of resist it, the harder this change will be for you. So whether it's a new job that comes in, or new opportunity, a new relationship or something, just go with it, because the death is bringing you this major change. One chapter in your life is closing, but a new one is beginning, and you need to focus on the new. You need to let go of the old, because this new energy, it will bring you some true happiness. Now let's see what May will be all about. May it is our main energy is the Two of Swords, and the clarifier is the Magician. So a couple of things to hear, like I want to call out the unlimited sign, or because that's an indication that you're going to have an unlimited potential this month. But the Two of Swords is all about being indecisive of something. So probably this month you're gonna have to make some kind of a decision. You're gonna have to choose between two things, and you're gonna have a hard time to kind of get through that decision making process. Two of Swords is telling us that you need to follow your intuition, follow your inner feelings whenever you make the decision, and sometimes deep down you actually know whatever it is. And the Magician is actually here to tell you that, okay, you actually have all the skills you need. You are great at whatever you do, and you're able to create whatever your heart desire. So whether you have to choose between two jobs, whether you need to choose whether you should be employed or go on your own, whether you need to choose between two people in your life, in an area of relationship, or whether you need to make a decision whether you want to be single or be in a linked relationship. The Magician is here to tell you that you know what you need to do. You need to follow your inner guidance, because you have all the great skills to achieve whatever you want to do. Because the Two of Swords can be that you might be uncertain about something, and the Magician is here to actually assure you that you got this. Now let's see what June is bringing us. June, our main energy is the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles is the clarifier. So Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded soldiers. So you're going to be pretty exhausted in June for whatever reason. You're going to be very tired of something. You've been probably working a lot on something. You've been putting a lot of energy into something, and you're going to be like at the verge of giving up. You might be holding on to something as well from the past. Maybe this you're not going to let the past go as easy as the Death card has been kind of telling you, because the Four of Pentacles is all about holding on to the past, holding on to things, and not letting things go. It can be a card of jealousy, it can be a card of watching your finances, or just holding on to negative experiences from the past. And I think that's going to make you very exhausted in June. Nine of Wands, it's a card that's always telling you that you need to keep pushing through, you need to keep going even though you're kind of ready to give up, because whatever you're trying to achieve is very close, it's already inside. Now let's see July. July, your main energy is described by the Eight of Swords, and it is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Eight of Swords is a card that's telling me that you're going to be pretty much in your head in July. You're going to be overwhelmed, and you're going to be kind of feeling trapped in some kind of a situation. This can be a project, this can be a relationship wise, or work or business, something where you're not going to know how to kind of clear your head, because the Eight of Swords is all about that you're feeling trapped because of the thought process you have. In the reality, you can kind of free yourself whatever you want. Three of Pentacles as a clarifying energy is telling me that you're going to be there's going to be a group of people who will help you to kind of get through this cloudiness, whatever you're going to have in your mind. Maybe at work, you're going to have a great team to help you to get over things. Maybe you're going to be in a group therapy or something where things are going to be resolved as a group, or it might be that in a relationship you might be feeling cloudy, but maybe you and your partner are going to some kind of a therapy to figure out things together. There's definitely teamwork, the solution for the cloudiness, whatever you're gonna have in July. And look what August is. August is the main energy is the Nine of Cups, and the clarifier is the Star, which both of the cards are all about wish fulfillment, and a dream is coming true for you. August gonna be all about your dreams, all about your wishes, because the Nine of Cups is feeling happy, feeling very joyous, and a wish is coming true, and the star is kind of like a similar energy. Star is indication that some of you probably went through some difficult times, and the star is kind of like that energy when you're healing from it, when you're kind of over that, you're leaving things in the past and you're focusing on to the future. You're very hopeful, you are very positive, and this is also a card when your wishes are coming true, when the universe is bringing you something that you've been wishing for, or it can be even better. So August is going to be all about your wishes, your dreams. Something great is for you to come in August. And let's see, September. September is governed by the Nine of Pentacles, and it is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So this month's going to be all about money and independence, because the Nine of Pentacles is this energy of your whatever you're kind of working hard, you're achieving it, and you're living in comfort, you're living in luxury. Nine of Pentacles, very independent. So some of you, if you're working on your own business, I think you're going to be very stable this month. Some of you might be want to buy a home as well, because the Nine of Pentacles can be some kind of a home, or whenever you're kind of trying to into the housing market. But it can be a great sign for any kind of promotions. It can be a great sign for bonuses, for additional money. It can be a great sign for an increase. It is a card when you worked very hard for something and you're achieving it. And the Nine of Pentacles is kind of like it's kind of like a slow moving energy. Both of them can be attached to house, so it can be the Knight of Pentacles can be an offer, a solid offer. So it might be that some of you are getting an offer, a job offer that's gonna be great for you, that's gonna be very positive and financially lucrative. Some of you might be making an offer for a house, for something that you want to buy, and also an indication that your offer is going to be very solid. Nine of Pentacles is all about, like, he is a challenge with him that he might be very slow, because he is very meticulous about doing things according to the book, but once he gets going, once he get those seeds in the field, he's actually gonna be guaranteeing a success for you. So there's might be something that brings you long-term success, because the Nine of Pentacles is the energy of slow and steady winning the race. Now let's see October. October, you're gonna be very happy, because we have here the World card, and it is clarified by the Three of Cups, which is the celebration, joy. So World, I think October you're gonna achieve something great, because the World is this energy when you're finishing a cycle and you're starting a new one, and you kind of celebrating something. Whenever you're gonna look back to this time period in your life, you're gonna be very proud of yourself in terms of your achievement, because the World is kind of achieving your targets, achieving your goals. So whatever your goal is, some of you might be going for a promotion, a new job, your own business. Some of you might be want to get a relationship. Some of you want to get married. Some of you want to have children, right? Everybody will have some kind of a different goal that you're trying to achieve this period of time in your life. But the Three of Cups is telling me that first of all, the World is telling me that you're going to achieve some great milestone, and the Three of Cups is confirming that you're going to be celebrating, you're going to be rejoicing this time. And again, even the World has the unlimited sign, so which has the Magician. So I think you need to kind of pay attention to that, that you're going to have unlimited potential. Now let's see what is November bringing to us. So November is described by the Nine of Swords, and it is clarified by the Five of Wands. So the Nine of Swords is all about fears, anxiety, when you're kind of worried about something, and this kind of, again, you're not going to be able to clear your heads very easily because you're going to be thinking about it day and night. It is somehow connected to the Five of Wands energy, which is all about conflict and competition. So maybe there's going to be some kind of a conflict that you need to work through in November. If it is a conflict, whether it is in a home area or in work, it is a type of conflict that might be rooted in the fact that people are coming from different backgrounds, and that's kind of causing the challenges. But generally it is not necessarily a hardcore conflict. This is kind of like the conflict when you're just trying to see how far you go with each other. If it is competition, maybe November is going to be very competitive. Maybe you're going to be like rushing to get things done for the end of the year and finalizing things. Maybe you are in a competitive environment. Maybe you're going to have a lot of suitors. Maybe you're going to be competing for one person who's very attractive to many people, and that's going to be causing you some sleepless nights. Now let's see how the year is gonna end with December, but before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that more people get the message that they need to hear. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to put into the comment section to claim that 2024 will be my best year ever, because you're gonna have a chance to win a private reading with me. And I'm always very happy to read what else is happening in your life. So let's go back to December. December, you have the Death card, and you have again the Nine of Swords. So the Death card is the card that's indicating that definitely the year is ending for you, and a cycle is ending for you, and a new one is beginning. It's going to be a major change, which I think you're going to be a little bit worried about, because you have the Nine of Swords coming back again. Maybe it is just a continuation from November, that all of those worries are going to continue, but it can be also a sign that all of those worries, whatever you had in November, finally in December is going to end, because the death is end of something. So I hope that this is more what it comes to, that all of those worries going to end for you, and you're going to be able to put it behind you. But a couple of things I would like to kind of call your attention to. You have the Three of Cups twice, which is kind of like, again, reassuring that there's going to be some kind of a celebration. You do have the Ten of Cups twice, which is again achieving your true happiness, your harmony. So there's definitely in it. You have the Death card you have twice, which is an indication that you're going through some major transition in 2024. And you also have the Nine of Swords twice, which is kind of talking about that you're going to have some worries, you're going to have some sleepless nights. Maybe you're gonna have some hard time to kind of do the transition. But you have two wish fulfillment cards as well, both the Star and the Nine of Cups, which is kind of, I think, whatever change you're going through, even though you might need to have a hard time to adjust to it, but it is really bringing you your wish fulfillment, your true happiness. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'm wishing all of you a very prosperous, very happy 2024, and I hope that all of your wishes and dreams will come true, and I'll be able to see you next year again.